I'm Elizabeth Heinz, reporting for WIM. March 24th, Radford University hosted its 21st annual International Banquet. I sat down with Radford University President Penelope Kyle to discuss international culture at Radford University. How do you think that the International Banquet benefits Radford University?
Well, I think it celebrates diversity, and that's good not just for Radford University, but it's good for any organization, any community. And to go over there Saturday night and see that many people was astonishing. They told me it's the first time that it has sold out to the point where they could not take another reservation. Over 330 some people, I think it was. They couldn't take any more because there was no more room in the banquet room to set up any more tables and chairs. And this was the first year that that's happened. I mean, they've had big crowds before, but this is the largest. It says a lot for our community. And to see the students and the faculty members and the staff who all participated and wore their costumes, made the food, played the music, danced. I mean, everybody gave of themselves for that event. It was just, it's one of the best things we do here, I believe. Students performing, cooking, serving, and performing gives them a chance to show their heritage. And I think that's wonderful. I went around and I read every plaque on every dish, you know, how they described what it was and everything. The food was just phenomenal. And those students, or faculty and staff, they had given that recipe. It was a family recipe in most cases, helped prepare it, and it gave those of us that maybe haven't sampled all those delicacies a chance to internationalize our own taste buds. And so it was a wonderful experience for those of us that aren't international, but it was just, I think, as good an experience for the international students and faculty and staff because they got to show us part of their culture.
Do you know if the university has any other events planned or in the works to help kind of celebrate international culture at all?
The Dean of Students and the Vice President for Student Affairs both are in the process of hiring a new director of the Diversity and Inclusion Office over there in Student Affairs. And so by the time the students return for the fall, we'll have new staff, probably new programming, more events. And so I would suspect, starting with the fall of 2012, we'll get back to offering as many events as we used to offer on the diversity side. We just lost the head of that department. He took another job and left. He was so wonderful. We hated to see him go. He took a job and left, and so we're trying to restaff. And that's why we haven't had as many events this year, I believe, as we usually do.
I'm sure the Highlander Festival in the fall kind of ties the
Yes.
local culture in.
The date for the Highlander Festival has already been set. They're already working on it. You know, that's a joint collaboration between the city and Radford University, and so half the committee is made up of Radford folks and half is made up of Radford City folks, half Radford University, half Radford City. They've already put the committee together, and so they've already begun their work on the Highlander Festival for this fall. With our Scot-Irish heritage, and with the fact that we are the Highlanders, I think having that festival every fall is very meaningful to this community, to Radford University, but also this entire community, because those were the early settlers here, and it's nice to reach back to that heritage. And it does bring in a lot of people that ordinarily might not come for another event at Radford, but they come for that one because they want to see the games. They want the Highlander games. They want to hear the music. They want to see the bands, and it's good that we can continue to offer that.
This has been Elizabeth Heinz reporting for WIM.